Hotels and tourist service providers have paid weeks to fully fledge their service for tourists coming to attend the Bezakulu Christmas Festival in Lalibela. Brown Work and has a detail.
The incredible, remarkable and its unique architecture of Rokyon Churches of Lalibela have promoted Ethiopia across the world. Apart from this, the Rokyon churches have played a great role to Ethiopia to get expected amount of foreign currency from tourism sector. Investors who are engaged in a hotel industry in Lalibela town said that they have completed their preparation to welcome local and foreign tourists coming to attend Christmas celebration to Lalibela town.
ሰራተኞቻችን ሙሉ ስልጠና በዘርፉ እውቀት ያላቸውና በዘርፉ የተማሩ ስልጡን ሰራተኞች ናቸው።
Our hotel workers are trained and professionals of hotel industry. We are working to make our tourists to feel like their home during their stay. I believe we will do more to satisfy their need during their stay in our hotel.
ጥሩ ውጤታማ የሆነ ስራ እንሰራለን ያምናለሁ እንደምንሰራም ደግሞ እርግጠኛ ነኝ ትራንስፖርትም ጭምር እንግዶቻችን ለመቀበል
We are ready to provide transport service and others to welcome our local and foreign tourists in all sectors. We are waiting our tourists right now.
እንግዶችን መምጫ እየተጠባበቅን ያለን
ለገና በዓል በጣም በርካታ ህዝብ ከሁሉም ክፍለ ሀገር ከአራቱ ማዕዘን ከሰሜን ከደቡብ ከምስራቅ ከምዕራብ ብዙ ህዝብ
Many people will come across the country to attend and celebrate Christmas festival here in Lalibela town. Besides, many foreign tourists will also come across the world. Therefore, we are ready to welcome our local and foreign tourists as usual. We have completed our preparedness in all things, including food, hotel service and others to our guests.
በሁሉም አስፈላጊ የሆነውን ነገር ሁሉ ተዘጋጅተናል።
Investors who are engaged in the hotel industry at Lalibela town say that the number of local and foreign tourists who are visiting Rokyon Church of Lalibela is increasing time to time. Meanwhile, investors requested the government and concerned bodies to give great attention to the sector to fulfill necessary infrastructure and development around tourist destination areas.
ሁልጊዜም ቢሆን አካባቢው ላሊበላ አመቱ ሙሉ የሚጎበኝ ስለሆነ
It is already known that the Rokyon Churches of Lalibela are visited year to year. Therefore, we have to create good opportunity to our tourists to get better service like water, electricity and other essential infrastructure development during their stay in Lalibela town. In fact, the government has a great responsibility to fulfill infrastructure developments around tourist destination areas. Similarly, investors have also a great responsibility to some extent to support the government.
መሰረተ ልማቶች እንዲሟሉ ትኩረት ቢደረግ እርግጥ የግል ባለሀብቱም በተወሰነ መልኩ ይሄንን ማገዝ መቻል አለበት።
ስለዚህ አንደኛ ውሃ ሁለተኛ በመብራት በኩልም አሁን
In fact, there is shortage of water and electric power right now. I would like to request the government to give great attention to the sector so as to solve challenges facing the hotel industry in our town. We investors have also great responsibility to share the burden of the government.
መደረግ ያለበት ዝግጅት እንዲደረግ መልእክት ለማስተላለፍ እወዳለሁ።
Deputy Mayor of Lalibela Town Administration Mandefro Taddese said that the town administration is working jointly with concerned bodies to solve challenges facing the hotel industry in Lalibela town.
አብዛኛዎቹ ተቋማት በተለየ መንገድ አገልግሎት እንዲኖራቸው ለማድረግ ጥረት አድርገናል።
We have tried our best to fulfill essential infrastructure developments in many hotels in Lalibela town. In fact, there is electric power shortage across the country. Still, it is hampering not only this sector but also other sectors as Lalibela town. Apart from this, we are working jointly to solve challenges facing the sector. If challenges are beyond our capacity, we are discussing with senior government officials of the region and concerned bodies at federal level to solve challenges facing the sector permanently.
የባለሀብቶቹን ችግር ለማሳወቅ ከፍተኛ ጥረት እያደረግን ያለነው መሆኑን ለማረጋገጥ ነው።
From November to February, high number of tourists flock to Bahar Dar region, Amara region, and it is considered as high season for the flow. For this, the colorful events of Timgad, the Ethiopian Epiphany, and the Bezakulu Christmas festivities contribute a lot. Considering the increasing flow of tourists, hotels in Bahar Dar city are getting ready prior to these events as the city is on the road to the event's destination. Early arrived tourists are witnessing their lovable experiences. Let's get more from Iyayu Melesa.
The celebration of two grand holidays named the Ethiopian Epiphany and Christmas, along with the fantastic weather in Ethiopia in contrast to the inconvenient weather in Europe and America, makes tourists flow in Ethiopia higher, particularly in January. One best alternative city for tourists' destiny is Bahar Dar, the city with diverse historical, natural and man-made attractions accompanied with public festivities. During this time, so many tourists basically from abroad come to Bahar Dar. Almost all of them use hotels, and now these hotels have done their preparation to welcome their guests.
Hotel 24 ሰዓት 7 ቀን አንድ አመት በሙሉ ዝግጁ ሆኖ የትኛውንም እንግዶች ሲመጡ አገልግሎት ለመስጠት ተዘጋጅቶ የሚያገለግል ድርጅት ነው።
A hotel is an organization which is ready at every time in order to serve its customers. As a result, we are ready throughout the year, and in the months like January, when the weather is inconvenient in Western countries, many tourists come to us. We prepare our service to fit the service type they want to have, even though we are always standby. We serve them with Ethiopian culture and our unique coffee ceremony. As a result, we make ourselves ready far better than before at this specific time.
ሞር ከሌላው ጊዜ በተለየ ዝግጁ እንሆናለን።
አስቀድሞ ሪዘርቭ ያደረገው ከብዙ ሀገራት የሚመጡ እንግዶች ነበሩ።
Taking the experience of serving tourists that has been reserved before, we are waiting the high tourist flow with enough preparation. As tourists who came to us expressed their satisfaction, we are asked to keep it forward, and we will do that.
በራሳችንም ቅድመ ሁኔታ ተዘጋጅተን እየተጠበቅን ነው።
ካለፉት አመታት ለየት ያለ ዝግጅት እያደረግን ነው። በተለይ ኢንታንጂብል የሆኑ ሪሶርሶቻችን ወይም ቅርሶቻችን
We are making special preparation better than what we did in the past years. As our intangible heritages are being registered by UNESCO, many tourists are coming into our country. As a result, our work takes this situation into consideration. Our readiness covers all our staff from the lower to above levels. We are also working with tour operators in order to avoid possible challenges of tourists. While we roam to see the preparation of hotels, we found some tourists who have reached to Bahar Dar. We asked them about the services they are getting.
Ich kann dazu noch nicht viel sagen. Wir sind ja erst den zweiten Tag hier in Bahar Dar.
I see this hotel and other hotels in Bahar Dar, and when I compare them with hotels in Addis Ababa, I found hotels in Bahar Dar better. Their food, welcoming, and the whole service is very good. Especially, I love their breakfast very much. I couldn't get this kind of service even in your capital city Addis Ababa. I am delighted very much by the rooms and neatness of all other services. I have also visited the city and cultural houses. I am very happy by that.
The organization provide is good. The people help us. I'm long time in Germany, but I just feel home. The hospitality is wonderful, and the hotel is first grade. I chose it in internet, hotel.com, and the same picture. At first time, I saw the picture, and the hotel is the same.
The services I get from the city are just wonderful. People who serve us here are wonderful, from the managers to Mama in the kitchen, our chef, and all the women and men who attends and helps us in daily life are wonderful.
On top of hotels, if we are to provide better service, the city's culture, tourism and sport department has given them continuous support and follow-up so as to scale up the activities inside hotels of the city.
በአጭር ጊዜ ውስጥ ባህር ዳር ውስጥ እየመጡ ያሉ ሆቴሎች ኦልሬዲ የከተማዋን ደረጃ የጠበቁ ሆቴሎች እየሆኑ መጥተዋል።
Hotels that are coming in short period of time keeps the standard of the city. They are standardized at international level. As a result, whoever gets come to the city, he or she can get enough service, and we are proud of that. They always build themselves with training emanates from them and my department. We provide training with return in this year. As a result, our hotels are on the best level to welcome guests at this time. But this doesn't mean we are reaching on the final success point. There will be works to be done, despite they are on enough level to receive guests from everywhere at this time.
ግን ስራ እየሰራንም ደግሞ እንግዳ ማስተናገድ የሚችሉበት ደረጃ ላይ ያለነው ማለት ፈልጋለሁ።
Expressing their preparation to welcome tourists from every country, hotels are calling tourists to stay in the beautiful city of Bahar Dar.
በሚቀጥሉት ጊዜያት ያሉ በዓላትን
Come to Bahar Dar. We will spend our upcoming holidays together.
ወደ ባህር ዳር ለምትመጡ ቱሪስቶች
For tourists who will come to Bahar Dar, I express our readiness. Come in peace, we will receive in peace and send back to your home in peace.
በሰላም እንሸኛችኋለን። ቱሪስቶች ዓለም አቀፍም የሆናችሁ ነጮች ወይም ደግሞ ያበሻ ቱሪስቶች
Domestic and foreign tourists, if you come to Bahar Dar, you will have fully fledged service. You can have more than 3 and 4 days to visit the city. Please come and visit. We are completely ready to host you.
አባካችሁ ኑ ጎብኙን። እናንተን ለማስተናገድ ፍጹም ዝግጁ ነን።
When we turn to the other serious issue in Amara region, we found Lake Tana. It is more than a decade since the lake is experiencing different man-made and natural threats. Top of this, aquatic weed and poor management are the major challenge. This affects the biodiversity and the life of people dependent on the lake. People engaged on fish business announced that lack of protection for Lake Tana has resulted deterioration of fish production in the lake and price increments on fish consumers. Aisha Mohammed has followed this story.
Mrs. Yalga has spent the last 3 decades selling fish through receiving it from fishermen. Yalga stated that the fish product of Lake Tana has decreased through time. She added this problem brought price increment on fish products. It has been 30 years since I started selling fish. When I started this job, there was more than enough fish product. But now, it has decreased and become expensive. Fish restaurant owners around Lake Tana on their part said fish product of Lake Tana has decreased through lack of better protection on Lake Tana.
Now, we are receiving small fishes and the amount is also decreased through time. Because of this, the price of fish will increase. The price has increased double compared to the previous years.
It has been 6 years since I started this activity. It was 80 birr per kilo. Now it has increased to 200 birr. The fishes are also small. I think it is due to illegal fishing. As you can see, I spent half a day to buy a fish. We also sell adding price for our customers. But they didn't understand as Lake Tana is around us and they believe that we can get fish easily. They can't understand the problem. They added works have to be done to protect Lake Tana. The fish product of Lake Tana has decreased. In the past years, 1 fish becomes 1.5 kilo, but now 2 fishes becomes 1 kilo. It is very small.
Illegal fishing is always done by farmers. It needs better control by concerned bodies.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching and have a good day.